Is anybody watching? Hello. Anybody watching? Please let me know. Type in the chatter box. All right, hopefully this is gonna work. And there's two ways this could go. This could go the nice way, or this could go the way where it goes full screen before I can get it back to small screen and everything crashes, which is fun. Yay! So if anyone's watching, let me know. Would be great. Okay, well, I'm gonna get started. Let's hope this works. Oh, this won't work the way I want it to. Ooh. Hang on just one sec.
To 3,000 terajoules.
No, Tyrell. We can't contain the orb's Verteron emissions. We have to...
We're out of time, Zoto. The Federation's taking control of the station and our project is being cancelled. This is our last chance. Initiate the pulse. Now. Status.
I'm reading a massive Verteron cascade. We're losing primary power. Switching to backup. Safety protocols are offline.
Boost the containment beam.
Too late. The Verteron cascade is causing a subspace rupture. Scanners are offline.
Switch to portables.
The Verteron cascade is focusing on a single point. Field strength increasing. Subspatial curvature is now 1.4 million ligots and rising.
It's forming a wormhole. Is it stable?
Looks stable to me. Run! All right. Opening credit crawl. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Gotta love the opening credit crawl. Oh, whoa. snap. Main menu. Alrighty. First, we gotta chickity check them miggity options.
Specify.
Uh-oh. I think I hit the wrong thing. No. We're gonna have to go back. Yay, no. None of this happened. La la la. Okay. There we go.
Access granted.
Gotta do that first. Obviously, we check the, we check this first. Can I set this? Guess that's the highest it goes in windowed mode. Audio is good, I hope. Controls. Figure out. That's all fine. Yeah, I don't need to invert nothing. Alright. I think I'm okay. I just want to make sure the audio levels are good. Hopefully someone's watching. Yeah, I know, right? Is the audio sounding okay, Ash? Ash? Somebody? Anybody? Audio's good. Awesome. You can see everything pretty clearly. That's great. That's grand. That's groovy. Alrighty. That's good.
Access granted. Specify.
Alright, and due to popular demand, we will be playing through as Lieutenant Commander Worf, son of Moog. Whee! Alright. Oh, do we do the training mission? Do we dare? I suppose we should. Do you want to start a new game? Yes. Okay.
Welcome to Starfleet Holo Training Program Alpha 137.
Holo. I'm really impressed with these graphics. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Keep in mind, this is also probably running much smoother than it ever did. So, ooh. Ancient Klingon Kung Fu Ninjatsui. I like her. Okay. I know, right?
The first exercise is a test of agility. Your objective is to reach the exit point on the far side of the room. Approach the ladder, grab hold, and climb up.
What? It's too loud. Alright. Where is...
Retrieved files. Communications. Tactical mission objectives. Tactical data. Communicate. Retrieved files.
I don't know. Maybe?
Access granted.
Let me just... Background volume. What does it say? Music volume can go here. Sound effects can go here. I'd like to bring that back down just a hair. Speech I'll leave up. Okay. Is there subtitles? No subtitles? Darn. Okay, I like my subtitles. Maybe it's in video? Nope. Alright. Oh, maybe it's in game. Dialogue subtitles. Oh, and cinematic. There we go. Huzzah! Okay. We are prepared. Alright. Better? Ooh, that's still loud. Holy shit. Hang on.
Specify.
No! Okay. Okay, anyway, we've seen all this before.
Mission objectives.
Ignore this! This isn't happening.
Access granted.
There we go. It's weird, I gotta use keyboard and then I use mouse here. I just use it way down here. Okay. Jesus.
The first exercise is a test of agility. Your objective is to reach the exit point on the far side of the room. Approach the ladder, grab hold, and climb up.
Nom nom nom. Okay.
To climb back down the ladder, crouch down next to it. You may also practice jumping onto and off the ladder.
How do... Okay. Z. There we go. Okay. C. C is crouch. Okay. Have to relearn to play old games. Alright. Okay, and then space jump. Punch. Okay. So right click is kicky. Left click is punchy. Mouse wheel probably cycles through an inventory. Okay. Ooh. So can I just... Okay. What happens... Oh no. What happens if I jump? Oh, I can jump up a ladder. Sweet. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Michael Dorn did his own voice work. The Fallen came out. I should give some backstory here. This game came out.
I
Hi.
can be whatever I want to be.
I think you're in the stream. Congrats.
Wonderful, I just sang.
Yay, this is the twin. Say hi, twin.
Eee.
Okay, so this is, it says all of it is like registered copyrights
I could see
2000.
it's blind.
Indeed. Registered copyright 2000s. And keep in mind, if you're watching, you are a little bit behind me as there's like a 5-second delay. Yeah, 2000. I guess it came out in 2000. There we go.
And 3.
And 3. Oh. Yeah, so it came out in 2000. I think it said... I should have looked this up beforehand. I am so smart. I am the smartest. I am so smarty, smarty, smart.
You're the smartest. You're the best in the entire world.
Thank you, twin. According to the menu... I'm actually playing this because for my disc was damaged, but I bought this. I own it physically, second-hand, but it's not like they're selling this first-hand anymore anywhere. Good old games, possibly, question mark? I'll have to look into that. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, it's you I got the habit from.
What?
I always say question mark when I'm questioning sentences now.
So, apparently, ooh, does it say, is there any flavor text in El Manuel? Because this came with a manual. I'm pretty stoked on that. Because cat rolls hard like that, okay? The pad, personal access display device.
I do what now?
You roll hard. He's wondering why you're on Fox's account.
It's because...
Anybody else watching this that has no idea what's going on,
here.
we're part of a Discord called The Collective. Look it up. It's great.
Come join us.
Ooh, all
You
kinds of
have
weapons and
me
phasers.
and...
Ooh, background story. Background story. Huzzah. Okay.
Oh my.
Obanak Kilen became a Bajoran resistance operative during the Cardassian occupation toward the end of the conflict. Obanak's resistance cell fought alongside Kira's cell to carry out a series of particularly daring missions. Both were left with a lasting mutual respect. After the Cardassians withdrew in 2369, Obanak traveled to Bajor's fifth moon, Gerado, where he assisted the provisional Bajoran government with its project to tap the moon's molten core for energy. During a mining excavation, he discovered an ancient tablet documenting the prophetic beliefs of the cult of the Pa-Wraiths, an obscure religious sect that worshipped the Pa-Wraiths as the true prophets of Bajor. For those following along at home, I believe... What is the episode? I know the episode.
I don't.
The episode of DS9.
Don't.
Oh, I think it's like evil crystal people or something. Hang on. Brief Google.
Are you talking about Crystalline Entity from TNG?
No, the Pa-Wraith. They are mentioned, I believe. Crystal Entity, is that who takes over Mako? Mako?
I think so. I
Possibly.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Okay,
don't
that's what.
know.
Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so they are first mentioned. They're
Cries
in the
over the way.
fire caves on
Are you
Bajor. They were
still
banished to the
talking to me?
fire caves. Anyway, they are first mentioned in. Give me the episode. Till death do us part. DS9 Till death do us part, which is oh Michael Kiko Kiko.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm
which
into
first
it.
aired in April 14th, 1999. It is Series 7, Episode 18, if I am reading this correctly.
No,
Uh,
where did I go for a really good reason?
and I think, is that, I believe that's the first time, yes. Um, that's when they show up. So that's when the paw wraiths show up that I was just reading about. That's kind of where they show up. I believe they do show up later on. Oh, is it a two-parter? Till Death Do Us Part, and then The Assignment, I believe, is a two-parter. Yes. Anyway, those two
I
episodes.
don't know.
Also, The Reckoning. They also show up in The Reckoning, or something. They're mentioned in The Reckoning. But basically, from season 7 of DS9 on, that's kind of when the Paw Race starts showing up. I don't want to spoil too much here. As the
Yeah.
true prophets of Bajor, having lost his faith during the occupation, Obanak became convinced that the cult had accurately prophesied the Cardassians' invasion and the continued suffering of the Bajoran people under the misdirection of the prophets. Unfortunately, Obanak was forbidden to explore the area where the blasphemous tablet was discovered, and the provisional government shut down the mining operation shortly thereafter. Not deterred, Obanak became a Prylar, Bajoran monk, and dedicated his life to researching and preaching the word of the true prophets, the Pa Wraiths. Laterally, Obanok has learned that the fabled red orbs of the Pa race may possess the power to open a doorway to his deities. Oh, we all know how good it is to open a door to your deity. That always works out well. Obanak is determined to retrieve these lost artifacts, and he intends to begin his search back on Girado. But to get there, he'll need the help of an old ally. Oh, dang, there's a lot here. 1 second. Hang on. Prefect Terrell. During the occupation of Bajor, the Cardassians stumbled upon one of the three orbs of the Pa wraiths adrift within the Denorios belt. Then, as now, the Cardassians were eager to discover the secret of the orbs, and to this end they established a research lab on Terok Nor, later known as Deep Space Nine. Hooray! I believe this is now explaining the
I know that.
cutscene at the beginning that occurred. Under the supervision of a high-ranking military science officer, Prefect Terrell, the facility was set up with complete secrecy so that even top Cardassian officials such as Gul Dukat were unaware of the scientists' real work. That's so they don't mention it in the show at all. Because this isn't really, obviously it's not really a thing that'll be mentioned in the show. That would be cool though if they mentioned a video games events in the show. That'd be pretty dope. Godot unaware. Although Terrell's group knew nothing of the orb's intended function, they realized they could create a weapon of incredible power if they could harness and channel the incredibly volatile Verteron radiation that remains stabilized within the orb's core. Terrell's team toiled in vain for months, but then, prior to the Cardassians' withdrawal from the station, Terrell recklessly stimulated the orb with an intense magneton pulse, the pulse, as mentioned in the opening video, in a desperate bid to complete her work before the project was mothballed. A blinding light spewed from the artifact as if it had been activated, and the released wave of energy shorted out the surrounding laboratory equipment. DD, compromising all safety measures and killing the members of the science team. RIP. Realizing a
I'm
turbulent
still waiting for my
subspace
brother to get
Realizing a turbulent subspace rupture was forming within the laboratory,
Whoa!
she
Speak
fled
of the
the station,
angel.
convinced that at any moment the rupture would suck Terok Nor into oblivion before collapsing in on itself. But that didn't happen. Now, almost 6 years later, so this is actually, since this is, I assume this is like about a month before, I want to say a month-ish, before the events of, like before the first episode of DS9. So this is 6 years later. So let's say this is in the sixth season, I guess? Question mark. Terrell is determined to review the orb hidden on board Deep Space Nine and resume her experiments. The Cardassian Empire needs a superweapon to free itself from Dominion subjugation. Maybe it's during season 7. The Gregari are from the near fringes of the Beta Quadrant, a region largely unexplored during this time period. Visually, Grigari resemble living humanoid skeletons, each bone and joint wrapped in leathery skin. Technically, the Grigari are bioanalogues built by nano-assemblers, though their
Free?
bodies... Yes?
I'm gonna go now.
You're what?
Then go now. I
Oh,
love
okay.
you.
Love, love, love. Bye, bye, bye.
La 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 love.
Living humanoid skeletons, each bone and joint wrapped in leathery skin. Technically, the Grigari are bioanalogues built by nano-assemblers. Though their bodies contain organic materials, they are not alive in a biological sense. As a race, Grigari are scavengers and pirates, obtaining items and knowledge from one culture to trade with another. Unlike the Ferengi, they are not even bound by their own alien rules or ethics, but are completely sociopathic, doing whatever needs to be done to close a deal, from trading fairly to mass murder. Ooh. So they wanted to use the Ferengi, and then someone was like, nah, and they're like, oh, let's make evil Ferengi, and it's like, okay. And then there's also the Uss Ulysses. In 2361, the Starfleet science vessel USS Ulysses performed a routine study of a Class M planet, SR3, near the outskirts of Cardassian space. The crew's extensive scans revealed an anomalous Bergeron energy signature radiating from the planet's surface. Beaming down to the source of the signature, the away team discovered a curious orb that, like a meteor, had entered the planet's atmosphere and plowed into the ground centuries ago. Remaining in orbit around SR3, the crew of the USS Ulysses studied the artifact in the hope that they could determine its origin and how it found its way back to the planet below. Unfortunately, they never completed their research. Ruthless, unprovoked attack from a Cardassian Galor-class warship, surprise, surprise, crippled the Ulysses and sent it helplessly careening toward the surface of SR3. Some of the crew escaped in pods and shuttles, including Commander Ross, only to be captured by the Cardassians and held for several months of brutal interrogation. By the time the few surviving Ulysses crewmen were returned to the Federation, Cardassia had claimed SR3 and the surrounding system as its territory. Salvaging what was left of the Ulysses was not an option, not even a priority. Ultimately, this area of space remained in Cardassian control until after the Federation-Cardassian Treaty of 2370. It is presumed that the mysterious orb remains buried within the wreckage of the Ulysses on the surface of SR3. And that is all the backstory in the manual. So that's up to speed. And let me just set that there. And let me resituate. So that's how that works anyway. Hi, Squirtle. Sorry, hi, yes. Sorry, I was reading the backstory. Hello. Did no one hear that? I hope people heard that. I'll be very upset if people didn't hear that. Buttons. Okay. Let me see here. The game is set towards the end of the 6th season of the Star Trek television. Okay. It's set toward the end of the 6th season of DS9. Okay. Alright. Cool. Gotcha. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm back. We doing this. Let me just make sure I have I was silly. Got it properly set up. There we go. Alright. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. I don't know which way I'm going now. I believe this way. Alright.
Approach the conduit and then crouch to crawl inside it.
I was about to say, that door is like a foot short of the wharf.
Now, crouch walk through the
Crouchy
conduit
wharf.
to the
Look at
next
Crouchy
section.
Wharf. Silly. Crouchy wharf. This is most unorthodox.
To reach the objective, you must
I
now
do not
navigate
find
a
this
series
amusing.
of obstacles using a combination of jumping and clambering.
Clambering.
Push
Love to clamber.
into the low platforms to climb onto them.
Ooh. Clamber. Ooh. To Wharf's bar, please. I need some prune juice. No? Oh, Brian.
To climb up onto the higher platforms, stand next to them and jump up to grab hold of the ledge.
Ooh. What is this? Neato. Okay. I'm pretty sure Michael Dorn did his own, like, sound effects, too. Usually they'll bring somebody else in to do the but I think Dorn did it. I'm impressed. That's a fall of death. I would like to avoid the fall of death. Yep. For great justice! Ooh. I must speak to the captain about these very dangerous training rooms. Ooh, space. O'Brien? Damn it. Nobody's warping
Jump
anywhere.
up and grab hold of the ledge. Shimmy across the ledge
Ooh, I get to shimmy.
safely reach
I get to
the other
clamber
side.
and shimmy. 10 out of 10. Okay. Okay. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. It's a shame Thor's missing this. Very erotic sounds coming from Worf. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. That core strength, though, that's like... That was complete arms. His legs aren't even touching the wall or anything. That's just complete arm work right there. Alrighty. Where are we now? Note to self, glowing red light means to shimmy.
Jump up and grab hold of the beam. Shimmy across the beam to safely reach the other side.
Shimmy across the beam to safely reach the other side. The beam, the beam. Jump up to the beam. There we go. That was interesting. I had to do a little awkward jump for that. We're shimmying, we're clambering, we're clambering. Woo. Oh, bro. I hope you've been working the upper body. Woo, boy. Shrek, I'm looking down. Alright. Hello. I love the little graphics. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's like I'm on DS9.
We will now begin basic equipment training.
Basic
Open your
equipment training.
tricorder.
How? Could I get a button for that?
You may toggle between top-down and 3D viewing modes with the primary button.
What is that? What is that button?
Use the tricorder
Oh.
scanning mode
Oh,
to
first
locate
person?
the hidden switch inside this room.
What is the tricorder button?
Train your tricorder on the switch and hold down the secondary
I
button
don't
to
know
obtain
what the
a
tricorder
detailed
button
analysis.
is. T? Oh, it's
Now,
T.
approach the switch and push it to deactivate the holographic wall.
What switch? Oh, that switch? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a good game, guys. Ooh, space. I'm in space. Space.
Use the tricorder's scanning mode to locate the Dominion subspace mines inside this room.
Will do.
Now, use your phaser to detonate the mines at a safe distance.
How do I do the phaser? Ooh. That it? That's a kaboom. I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom. Okay. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking in a winter wonderland. Ooh. He shoots all of them at once. It's not just like pew pew pew. It's just like pew.
Use the tricorder scanning mode to locate the force field generator.
Force field generator. Okay.
Train your tricorder on the force field generator and hold down the secondary button to obtain a detailed analysis.
Can you see everything all right? I don't think you can.
Note that the force field's frequency is 19.3.
Uh-huh.
Now, ready your phaser and from a safe distance fire at the field. Your shot is deflected by the force field. Using the secondary trigger, adjust your phaser's modulation to match the force field's 19.3 frequency. This will allow you to penetrate the force field
This is
with your
hype.
faith. By destroying the generator, you have successfully deactivated the force field.
Okay, one sec. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, let me just make sure. Sorry, let me just. There we go. Sorry, I had to make sure. I want you guys to be able to see all of it, and you weren't seeing all of it. It was some of it was out of the screen. Hopefully that looks a little better and didn't.
Your
Whoa.
comm badge is a miniaturized subspace and RF communications device that enables voice contact between crew members aboard ship and during away missions. Activate your comm badge and then specify the crew member you wish to hail.
What? I totally missed that. What am I supposed to do? uh, what was it? Complete training course. Well, thank you for that. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Ooh. Ooh, tab. Okay, no, get away. Okay. I missed that. I missed that completely. And this is the one they're not going to repeat a million times? Okay, one sec. It is a good thing this came with the menu. Okay. Oh, communicator. F1 key. Oh, I would have never pressed that. Okay. Odo? Do I get to, how do, okay. Secondary fire trigger. Or alt key. Using the mouse wheel. Press the,
Wharf to Odo. What is your status?
okay.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Acknowledged.
Yay!
Wharf out.
Yay!
Now,
Odo.
open your tricorder.
Whoa.
Locate the transporter zone within this section. It will appear as a blue cloud on the tricorder scanning display. During a mission, personnel and equipment can be beamed to and from these transporter zones. If you are low on ammunition or you have been injured, you may request supplies from inside these zones. Move inside the zone, activate your comm badge, and hail Dr. Bashir.
This is ridiculous. Okay.
Dr. Bashir, beam down medical supplies to this location.
Stand by, Commander. Energizing now.
Yay,
Acknowledged.
Bashir.
Warp out.
Pick up the med kit that has been beamed down to your location. The med kit contains 2 hyposprays.
Antitoxins.
The red color-coded hypospray contains an analeptic solution that will
Not as
restore
deadly as
your
the
health.
neurotoxins,
The
but
yellow
still.
color-coded hypospray contains an antitoxin solution that will combat a variety of poisons.
Cool. How do I use? Are they used automatically? Hmm. Holster. Oh, okay. Hypo spray is H. Respirator's F4. There's a flashlight that's on F3. Use activate. Enter.
Taryn, the anti-bully, don't bully anybody, right? Read the bottom part. What do you think of that? I feel like commenting. Think you're the biggest fucking bully.
Anyways. Anyways. So I guess. Am I supposed to use hypo spray? Medkits? How? Okay. Hopefully I can figure this out on my own. So hypo spray's age? Ooh, vital signs optimal. Yay, okay. So can I go now? Yeah.
You are now armed with a Type 3A phaser rifle. All weapons have a primary and secondary firing mechanism. Press and hold the rifle's secondary trigger to zoom in using the rifle's sniper scope. While in sniper mode, the rifle fires extremely powerful yet relatively silent bolts of phased energy.
Ooh, it's got a scope. Okay, hang on. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Whoops. Oh. Ah! Wibbly, 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 wibbly.
The final exercise is a simulated combat course. Your objective is to defend yourself from the enemy and reach the exit on the far side of the assault course. Your agility, equipment operation, and marksmanship skills will all be put to the test. Good luck.
I want the batleth. I have a batleth now. Yes. Yeah. For honor. Oh, are you guys seeing it? Like, look at the little wibblies on the background. That's really neat looking. That's cool. Okay. I don't know where to go now. Oh, wait. I think I'm... Gonna make me do it. I don't... Seriously, where is it? Oh, ladder. I knew that. Shut up. Ooh. No. No, dying. Ow. Full damage? Yes, full damage. Oh my gosh. I might have to adjust the brightness. Yay. Yay. Oh. Oh. And away. Nothing can stop a Klingon. Not when it's after man's honor. Ooh, dishonorable. Very dishonorable. Dang, I'm beating his ass. Alright, combat. I am sensing a dishonorable attack. Yep, ow.
Congratulations.
Yay.
You have successfully completed Holo Training Program Alpha 137.
Yay. Wibble, 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 wibble. Yay! Alright, well, we've already seen that. Okay, so new
Specify.
game. Lieutenant Worf. Play game. And it begins.
First Officer's Log, Stardate 51957.1. We have received a garbled distress call from the Bajoran science vessel Kiel Tool, which was testing a new means of harnessing power from the tachyon eddies in the Denorius belt. The Bajoran vessel has sustained heavy damage and its microfusion reactor is destabilizing.
Shields up, yellow alert. Mr.
Yeah.
Worf, does that look like an accident to you?
Negative. Its hull was breached from the outside. It was attacked.
Captain, I'm picking up faint life signs aboard the Bajoran ship, but they aren't answering our hails.
O'Brien, start beaming the survivors to sickbay.
We can't get a transporter lock, sir. Too much interference from the tachyon particles in the belt and the Eichner radiation leaking from their fusion core.
Suggestions?
If we can get transport enhancers onto the survivors, we can use them to cut through the interference. We could only beam one person at a time, but it's our best shot.
Dax, how many life signs aboard the Kiel Tool?
I can't get a clear reading through all the tachyon interference.
Chief, I'm going over there. Have Ensign Bailey meet me in the shuttle bay with a pack of transport enhancers. Anybody we can't beam out, I'll bring back the old-fashioned way.
Aye, sir.
Cisco to Bashir. Prepare to receive casualties.
Acknowledged.
Mr. Worf, you have the con.
Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh. So in case you didn't notice, the only people... So Michael Dorn voices Worf, Nana Visitor voices Kira. Cisco is voiced by Kevin Richardson.
Worf to Captain Cisco. An alien ship has decloaked and engaged us. Their torpedoes have penetrated our shields. We have sustained multiple hull breaches. Containment fields are holding. The torpedoes appear to have caused minimal structural damage, but weapons and propulsion are offline. They may be deploying some form of electromagnetic weaponry. Sir, Chief O'Brien was injured during the initial assault. He is conscious, but immobile. The Chief will instruct me as I attempt to manually restore the damaged systems.
Acknowledged. Fortify the bridge and engineering in case the Defiant gets boarded.
Understood. Worf, out.
So yeah, uh, Worf, Kira, Dax, Dax, Odo, Bashir, Quark, and 1 second. Double checking. And Garrick, spoilers, are all voiced by their people that play them in the TV show. Saddest Face, Cisco is voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, who, while a very good voice actor, is not the guy that voiced him. And the guy that voices O'Brien is not the guy that plays O'Brien, although I can't imagine the guy that plays O'Brien was very busy. I don't know, like, apparently he's not even in this very much, so it's kind of weird that he could take a day to come out and just record some of this stuff. Anyways. It's nice that they got most of them anyway. Alright, where are we going? Where are we heading? Wait, which way? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. This way? Nope, not that way. Stop it! Why would that be on the show? Why would that be there? Jeez. Why would they have that hurt? No. Ow, definitely not. Okay. That's all good. Uh-oh. I would like this to not happen. Ow. Oh, okay. Ow. That's to block my way. Ooh, what's back here? That one. Nope. Okay. Alright. Hello. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, I don't know where to go. Yeah. Okay. Should I? What am I doing? This is confusing at all. How do I? So many buttons. Okay, there's a button to... Oh. Shift. Okay, it was tabbed. No, not tabbed. Okay, there was a button for first person, so I can see what I'm doing. Hope I don't need it. Hope I don't need it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I love games. I love games so much. Is there not like a... Where the hell? This was my least favorite part about video games. Oh, okay, there's an elevator. Good to know. Oh, yay.
Worf, we've lost lighting in certain sections. You may need to use your wrist beacon.
Acknowledged. Warp out.
Uh-oh. Run away.
Heads up!
Dr. Bashir, beam down medical supplies to this location.
Bashir to Worf.
I'm on my way. Odo out.
Okay. How do I... Oh, okay. Yay. Flashlight. Ooh, Klingon. Oh, okay. E.
Over there! Ow!
Ye cook Hank. Doctor, I need medical supplies.
Bashir to Worf.
I'm on my way. O'Brien out.
I'm so confused as to what is going on. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, okay. Well, that's the first of many.
Worf, we've lost lighting in certain sections. You may need to use your wrist beacon.
Acknowledged. Warp out.
Ow. Fuck off. Okay, this is one of these games. Okay.
Worf, we've lost lighting in certain sections. You may need to use your wrist beacon.
Acknowledged. Warp out.
Nothing I can do, nothing I can do, nothing I can do, nothing I can do, nothing I can do. Okay, I can't fight him. This is fair. Alright.
Worf, we've lost lighting in certain sections. You may need to use your wrist beacon.
Acknowledged. Warp out. Dax, report.
The aliens are dismantling workstations and tearing out components throughout the ship. We're being ransacked.
Understood. Worf out. O'Brien, progress report.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Acknowledged. Worf out.
Mission objectives. Retrieved file. Mission objectives.
Okay. No way to save. Great. This is not fair.
Chief, I'm inside the engine room.
Good. One of the deuterium regulator chips has been destroyed. You'll need to replace it. There should be blanks inside the control room. Program the chip using a writer console, and then slot it into the faulty rack.
Understood. Worf out.
That's pretty cool. I had to call O'Brien and actually figure out what to do. Bullshit. Oh my god, I got it. Thank god. Okay. Okay. Alright. Is this it?
Worf to O'Brien. I have the replacement chip.
Program the chip using a writer console, and then slot it into the faulty rack.
Acknowledged. Worf out.
How do I do this? Buddy? How to do the thing. No way to... I don't know how to insert the chip. I picked it up, I don't know what to do with it. Oh crap. This is the best. I love old games. I gotta use it like, why is it so hard? As much as you give games flack for press B to use type stuff, it's better than, you know, them not at least at the very beginning be like, it's the B button to use a thing. It doesn't even tell me that. Like even the tutorial sucked. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys enjoy watching me watching this while I have to look through a walkthrough to figure out how to put the fucking chip in the machine. It's the best. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, this is starting to frustrate me. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, what? Oh! Okay, so apparently I had no idea these were things. Okay, can I... Okay, so I can go through and select that, but why is it so complicated? Use, enter. Okay, well, I guess enter doesn't work. Okay, come on, how do I wait? So next, right, okay. Fuck me, that's complicated. Okay.
Wharf to O'Brien. The deuterium regulator has been repaired.
Nice work, sir. I'll make an engineer out of you yet.
Dax, what is your status?
I'm tracking the aliens' movements. Their primary objective appears to be theft. You should be able to avoid conflict if you keep your distance.
Okay.
Understood. Wharf out.
Alright, whatever. Okay.
Bashir, report.
Sick bay is full. We're setting up beds in the med labs to accommodate the others.
Acknowledged. Wharf out.
Fuck.
Chief, I have reached engineering.
Sir, you need to locally repair the impulse and tactical systems before diverting power from the warp core.
Understood. Wharf out.
Where are tactical systems? I'd like a map. M is not a map. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's so fair. Run, 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 run. That's so fair. That is the fairest thing.
Heads up!
No? How do I save? I have no idea how to save.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that right now. Let me just... Thank God I have the manual. Oh, that's super fair. Okay, that's how you save. Alright.
Ow! Over there! Ow!
Ow.
Jock!
It would be really awesome if the first enemies you fought weren't fucking unkillable. Thanks. Piss off.
Retrieved files.
Head to Engineering, Commander. Even though we've lost warp propulsion, we can still divert power from the core to feed Impulse and Tactical.
I'm on my way. Warp out.
Head to Engineering, Commander. Even though we've lost warp propulsion, we can still divert power from the core to feed Impulse and Tactical.
I'm on my way. Warp out. Wharf to Chief O'Brien. Impulse and tactical systems are operational. I am returning to the bridge.
Yay! First mission done. Uh-huh. Nope. Alright. That is where I will call it today. Make sure I have that saved. Double check that shit. Okay. Thanks for watching.